Good day to our churches in Southeast Montana. It is Sunday, I think the 28th of December. So this is my last Sunday here, I think. Planning to head out either the 4th or the 5th of January. So this is kind of like a quick hi, but also a goodbye to my churches here. And first of all, I wanted to thank you guys just for giving me the opportunity over these 4 years to, I might not be a young man, but I am green, as they say, as a pastor. So I've just been serving for 4 years. You guys are my first district. And as you know, also my last, because February the 9th is when I start as the chaplain, not the chaplain, but a chaplain, I should say, at one of the state prisons in Kansas. And so one of the things I'd really like to do is I would like to ask you guys, please, 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 remember us in your prayers. Remember the work there at the state prison in your prayers. I got a tour here a couple weeks ago, and just as I was walking through the facility and meeting some of the staff, meeting some of the, I think they like to call them residents now, just got a real strong sense of how much I need the Holy Spirit. I definitely don't want to step into that facility with this idea that, you know, I'm going to do all these wonderful things for God. It's more like, my prayer and my hope is to step into the facility with God and join Him in what He's already been doing long before I showed up. So I really, really will covet your prayers, people. Please keep us in your prayers and ask for wisdom on how to minister in God's name. Ask for love for the people that are there in the facility, that the love of God would be in my heart and that it would flow out naturally. And talking about prayers, I'd also like to just let everybody know, you know, there's been a group of us that have been meeting Monday through Friday from 8 to 8:30. We've been doing this all year long. We started back in April, I think, yeah, the 1st of April, and there were a number of folks that really joined us at the very beginning, but then a number kind of, you know, as we continued on, and I get it because, first of all, when I said Carrie and I were setting this time of prayer up, it was initially for 1 month, so I understand that some people are like, okay, yeah, I can commit to a month, and then as it continued to grow, I could kind of understand and appreciate that some people are like, wow, you know, that's a little more than I anticipated, so I get that. But there are a number of folks that have just been consistent with us, praying regularly. And I want to let you guys know that per the request and the desire of the people that have been joining us regularly, this is going to continue on after Carrie and I are gone. So I have a new link that is set up that is going to start January 1st. And I want to re-invite all of you guys from the 3 churches here in the Southeast Montana district. I really want to encourage you guys, please join those that are wanting to continue on. Your presence, your prayers are going to be a great encouragement for all the churches here. And so I'd like to encourage you guys, and I think I've mentioned this before in previous videos. Listen, if you can't go Monday through Friday, we totally get that. Maybe pick one day a week and say, you know what, I can't do every day of the week, but I can do Mondays, or maybe I can do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or just, you know, but pick some days that you know that you can and make that commitment, because like I said, your prayers and your presence are just going to be a huge encouragement for everybody. And also, even though I am not going to be here as your pastor any longer, after January the 3rd is my last Sabbath as pastor. I'll be in Glendive, but I am still going to try to log in periodically to the Zoom prayer times and pray with you guys. When I first get there in January, I know that's going to be booked. I'm not going to be able to then. But once we start getting settled in February and beyond, we are an hour ahead. We're in Central Time there in Kansas. But I hope to be able to join say a few times a month or so. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like, so I hate to kind of give you a hard commitment on that. But I do want to continue to join you guys, because I'll tell you, I long to see revival in this district. I long to see revival in these three churches, and I'm praying for it. And I hope that it is important enough for each one of you to pray also. And again, if you can't make it, you know, you can at least let some of the church members know, hey, I can't make it to the Zoom. Maybe I don't have the technology, or we're too far out for internet. But I'm committing to, on this day of the week during this time, I'm praying for revival for the churches. You know, you've heard the saying before, it's not a biblical one, but I think the principle is pretty solid, and that is, the family that prays together stays together, right? And if we really recognize ourselves as a church family, I hope that each one of you see the importance of praying for revival, praying for an outpouring of the Holy Spirit with the power from on high that Jesus promised, and praying for direction for our churches, that the Holy Spirit will lead our churches to let each church know how He is wanting them to minister into the community. So this is the prayer that I'm going to be continuing to pray for these churches. This is the prayer that I hope you guys will also join. And during that time of prayer, that 30 minutes, you know, other prayers do come in. It's not straight just revival. We do pray for one another. And one of the things I'd like to share that's been reported from a number of our people that are continuing in this time of prayer is that they have appreciated getting to know members from the other churches. They've actually enjoyed doing that, and there's actually been friendships and connections that have been made now as people in different churches that didn't know each other previously are now reaching out to each other on their own and making friendships. And so what a wonderful benefit that has been. So again, you guys, Monday through Friday, 8 to 8:30 on Zoom. We'd love to have you guys commit to praying with us for revival for the churches. Got the new year coming on. I don't know how many of you guys do New Year's resolution, but maybe tack that on as one that you'd like to commit to. And again, it doesn't have to be every night. Maybe once or twice a week, you know you can. You guys, Lord bless each and every one of you. It has been a pleasure to serve here. I have really grown to enjoy this area of Southeast Montana. Got a brother out there, you know who you are. I won't mention him by name, but man, I'm going to miss our hikes together. It's been great being able to get out into nature. We don't have that quick access to the wonderful nature over in northeast Kansas like we do here in Montana. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss you guys. Lord bless you guys. Lord be with you. Goodbye.